The journey of a diamond from deep within the earth to the polished brilliance displayed in a showroom begins millions to billions of years before any miner lays eyes on it, in a violent geological ballet occurring roughly 150 to 200 kilometers beneath the Earth's crust, where carbon atoms subjected to crushing pressures exceeding 725,000 pounds per square inch and searing temperatures surpassing 1200 degrees C, bond into the crystalline structure that gives diamonds their legendary hardness, and over eons volcanic eruptions known as kimberlite or lands, carrying these crystals upward in explosive bursts, freezing them into carrot-shaped columns of blue-gray ore embedded in ancient rock. Modern diamond mining starts with the identification of such deposits, which in the field is a blend of science, persistence, and luck. With science and there's a blend of science, persistence, and luck. With exploration, geologists studying aerial magnetic surveys, satellite imaging, soil sampling, and heavy mineral analysis to detect the telltale geophysical signatures of kimberlite pipes, then drilling test cores to confirm the presence and grade of diamond-bearing ore. Once a viable deposit is confirmed, site preparation begins on a scale that transforms landscapes. Vast tracts of land are cleared. Access roads and heavy equipment staging areas are constructed, and in the case of open-pit mining, engineers design concentric stepped benches to safely access ore bodies, while allowing haul trucks to navigate the spiraling descent. In regions where the ore is too deep for open-pit methods, underground mining techniques like block caving or sub-level retreat are deployed, with tunnels and shafts sunk through host rock, supported by bolting and mesh, and equipped with ventilation systems to keep air breathable. The extraction phase sees colossal electric shovels and hydraulic excavators bite into kimberlite ore, loading it into 200 to 300-ton haul trucks that rumble to primary crushers, where jaw and cone systems break the boulders down to fist-sized fragments, and from here the ore is conveyed to dense media separation plants, where it is mixed with ferrosilicon and water to create a slurry in which laced rock sinks while heavier diamond-rich particles float. An inversion of the gold miner's pan writ large. In alluvial operations, where diamonds have weathered out of kimberlite pipes and been carried downstream into riverbeds or ocean floors, mining may involve giant dredges vacuuming sediment, bulldozers pushing gravel into conveyors, or divers working with airlift systems in shallow marine fields, with recovery plants positioned nearby to process the sediments immediately. In both primary kimberlite and secondary alluvial recovery, the extracted concentrate is fed through cyclones and X-ray sorting systems that exploit the diamond's unique that property of fluorescing under X-rays, triggering air jets to knock the gems into collection boxes, followed by grease tables where hydrophobic diamonds adhere to the grease-coated rollers while other minerals wash away, a method still used because diamonds naturally repel water. Every step is heavily monitored to prevent loss or theft, with security cameras, sealed containers, and tight chain of custody protocols, ensuring that from the moment a diamond leaves the ore, it is accounted for, weighed, and logged. Rough diamonds from the recovery plant are then transported, often by armored convoy or secured air transport, to sorting houses where experts grade them by the famous 4CS: carat weight, cut potential, color, and clarity, as well as by shape: octahedral, dodecahedral, irregular, and whether they are gem quality, near gem, or industrial. Gem quality stones may be sold via large-scale tenders, site holder agreements, or auctions in diamond centers like Antwerp, Dubai, Gaborone, or Mumbai, while industrial diamonds, prized for their hardness, are directed toward cutting, grinding, and drilling tool industries. Those destined for jewelry are sent to cutting and polishing factories, where master cutters study each rough stone, often with advanced 3D scanning software, to plan the optimal cut that maximizes brilliance and value while minimizing waste, deciding, for example, whether a stone should become a round brilliant, princess, emerald, or cushion cut. Cleaving or sawing removes unwanted inclusions or splits larger stones into workable sizes, traditionally done by hand with steel blades, and diamond dust, but now increasingly accomplished with laser saws that can slice with micron precision. Bruting rounds the stone to its intended shape, a process akin to turning on a lathe gun.
Often using another diamond as the abrasive. Faceting then begins with the pavilion. Lower half, cut first to precise angles that determine how light will reflect internally, followed by the crown, upper half, facets and table, each polished on a cast iron wheel coated in diamond powder and lubricated with oil, and every angle measured against strict tolerances to ensure the stone's fire, dispersion of light into colors, and brilliance, white light return, are maximized.
Throughout, quality control experts inspect under magnification for symmetry, polish marks, or chips, and once satisfied, the diamond is thoroughly cleaned in acid baths and ultrasonic tanks.
Finally, the polished stones are graded again by independent gemological laboratories like JA, HRD, or IGI, given laser inscriptions for traceability, and packed into sealed parcels for shipment to wholesalers, jewelry manufacturers, or direct-to-market retailers. From there, they will be set into rings, necklaces, earrings, or bracelets, ready to be presented as symbols of love, status, or investment, completing a journey that began in the deep mantle of the earth and passed through the hands of miners, engineers, sorters, cutters,
and polishers, a process requiring not only geological wonder but an intricate web of human skill, technology, and logistics, each step carried out under layers of security and precision that ensure the integrity of one of nature's most extraordinary creations before it reaches the light of day in its final dazzling form.